Welcome everyone in lecture 2 of Unit 5, and we are studying Turing machine. So what is special about Turing machine is that this input tape is infinite. There is input in the input tape, then it is filled with some special symbol that is known as blank symbol, and it is an infinite tape. Second thing is that the head that read the input is read write head. So we can read a symbol from a cell and we can change it. Suppose it is written as small a and we read it and change it into capital A, or we make it blank, or we can change it into some special symbols, or we can change it into x and y as per our requirement. And after reading and making a change at this cell, we can move into the either in the left direction or in the right direction. We can move to this place and we can also move to this place. So we have more capabilities here. We can read a symbol, we can change it, we can move to the left, we can move to the right, we can use this tape, we can change this blank into something, we can produce some output here, or we can accept input by reaching to the final state. We can do many things with the Turing machine. And the Turing machine is a 7-tuple machine where Q is the set of states, as every automata have some states, and sigma is the set of input symbols. Suppose a language is a raised to power n, b raised to power n, then a and b are the input symbol. Third one is the tape symbol. Suppose it is an input tape. So whatever there on the input tape is the tape symbol. So input is also written over the tape. So input symbols are tape symbol by default. And if we change the input symbol, say small a into capital A, then capital A is also a tape symbol. But capital A is not a input symbol, it is a tape symbol only. Small a is the input symbol also and the tape symbol also. And there are the transitions are as we from a state we read something from the tape, and then we change to move to some state and do something, some change over this cell from which we read. We read something from tape and we can change something over it, and then we can move to the either in the left direction or in the right direction. We have a choice to move into left or into the right. So we have a power to move backward also. In any other fa, in any other automata, say fa and pda, we cannot move into left, we can move into right only. We can move in the forward direction in finite automata and pda, but in Turing machine we can move into left direction also. That is why we do not need any other memory, because we can read previous input, previous symbol here by moving to the left. So this is uh, about the descriptions about the how Turing machine is designed, how is made of, what are the tuples, uh, what are the things that make a Turing machine. Now move to the instantaneous description. Instantaneous description. Instantaneous description mean at some particular time how TM look like. Suppose we have this input tape having x1, x2, x3, say xi minus 1, xi, and say xn, and there are blanks after that. and we are reading read write head is at say xi, and this is the finite state control, state, this is the state control, and we are at state say q. This is a situation of tm at a particular time. So it can written as id, instantaneous description of tm, is written as a string alpha, beta and gamma, where beta is the current state, and input string is splitted as alpha gamma, where we divide the input into two parts, one is alpha and other is gamma, where first symbol of gamma is the current symbol under the read write head, and alpha is the substring in the left of current symbol. So if this is the situation of the tm, then q is the beta and it is the current symbol. So it become this portion till input, this portion is the gamma, where first symbol of the gamma is the current symbol under the read write head, and this portion of the input is alpha. So we can write it as x1, x2, x3 and xi minus 1 alpha, this is alpha, then beta is the current state, then gamma is xi plus 1 and say xn. So this string this is gamma, this string give the instantaneous description of the Turing machine at a particular time. This is how ATM is. It can be asked in a short question, define the instantaneous description of the TM. Then you can write instantaneous description of TM is written as alpha, beta, gamma, where beta is the current state and gamma is the symbols of the input string from the current symbol under the RW head and the subsequent input symbols, and the alpha is the substring that is in the left of the current symbol under the RW. So this is the current symbol under RW head, then this is the left substring alpha, and this is the substring including current symbol. So it is the gamma and this is the beta. So it can be written as in this way, and it is a theoretical part for 2 marks question only. Now we are moving toward the problem, and we are trying to make some basics. Suppose L is A and Bn. and say n greater than equal to something and we have some input in the input table. And suppose you do not know about TM, you know there is some input and someone asks you to verify that this input belong to language ANPN. So what you need to do, you need to count A's and B's, and a simple way is that for every A there must be a B, A in the left and B in the right. As in CFG we know that A in the left and B in the right. So we have to match A with the B. We are trying to match 1B for 1A. What we can do? We make a mark, mark a cut here. So it is like that we read A and we make a cut here. So this is a 1A and 1B is matched here. Suppose I write a cut mark here, then you write mark B here. I mark A and you mark B. So at the end of the process, if you mark a cut this here and in the left and right, in the left and right, in the left and right, at the end you will left with nothing if A and B are equal. Suppose this is a situation, we have input like this. So suppose I mark this and you mark this, and I mark this and you mark this, then B will be left. I have no choice to mark A. Suppose you have an input like this. Suppose I mark this and you mark this, I mark this and you mark this, and I mark this, then you have no choice to mark B. Either A is more or B is more. So it is just like matching is done as we mark something in the left and something in the right, something in the left and something in the right, something in the left and something in the right. We mark here, we mark here, we mark here, we mark here. Here we have nothing. We mark here, we mark here, we mark here, we mark here. Suppose I mark this, then there is no B to mark. Suppose here we mark 1A and 1B, 1A, 1B, then B is left, there is no A and there is no B for this A. In case of equal, then everything will be marked. In this way we mark every A and every B. Here we left with A, left with B for which there is no A. Here we left with A for which there is no B. So in this way we read something from here and we mark something from here, then we read something here, then we mark something here, we mark here, we mark here, in left, in right. We can do in same way, and as we can move in this direction also. So it is like that we have input this, we mark this with blank and then move in this direction, and now we reach to this place and mark this as blank, then move to this direction and reach to the leftmost position. This is the leftmost position. Then mark this and move to the right, moving right to the rightmost position. This is the rightmost, then making this blank. So making one blank here and one blank here, making one blank here and one blank here. Now moving to the left, now making it blank, moving to the right, then making this blank, moving to the left, then we saw everything is marked as a blank. It is like a cutting one A from the left and cutting one B from the right, cutting one A from the left and cutting one B from the right. So at the end you left with nothing. So we can read input from the left hand side, we mark it by some special symbol. Suppose I mark it by blank and move to the left rightmost position and change the B from the right. We move to there and we move to there, then move to left and change it. Then we have to go for this A. So we move to the rightmost blank, then to the right we change this A as a blank. Then similarly at this position, then this position and this position, we read in this way. This is all for this lecture. Thanks for attending.